Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
They decided to set up black lights to show all the gore. I like it. What do you think of the Resi TV? We don't talk about the TV series here. Nor do we talk about Welcome to Raccoon City. I've made my feelings quite clear on those two subjects. Honestly, love the actor for Wesker. Bear in mind, he was a Wesker clone. Why they wanted to change the character and everything, I don't understand. You know, it was a well-established character. That series, for me, wouldn't have been a failure. And this is just my personal opinion, because I watched it, and you know what? It wasn't bad. But you have to treat it as a complete standalone. And I think that's where they went wrong, because they tried to make it separate from the Resident Evil universe and the games, and tried to make it their own standing and point of view. I personally feel like that's why it failed. If they would have done that tale and not have the characters Wesker, it could have been another character with the kids, and include Resident Evil characters, I think it probably would have gone down better. You know, the CGI for the lickers and the zombies and everything like that were brilliant. But also the story was fucking annoying. It's like, how many times did the main character make the same stupid ass mistakes and not learn? And she's supposed to have been surviving out there on her own, collecting data, yet she keeps making the same stupid fucking mistakes time and time again. No, it killed it for me, unfortunately. And you know what? I was not sad when it was cancelled. And as for the film, fuck me. The biggest pile of waste of shit ever. The original Resident Evil movies were standalone. They knew there was a standalone. You've set me off now. Sorry, you're going to have to put up with this now. They were a standalone franchise. And you know what? I can accept that. I liked how they included characters and stuff like that. Oh, thank you for the contribution, Redacted. I liked how they did the Alice storyline. You know, and yes, the films, it's like every film started from a different point of view, like a different person took over. It feels like chunks are missing. But you know what? The new film made the old films look so much fucking better. I went and rewatched them, and I enjoyed them. That new piece of shit, I'm sat rocking in my chair, gritting my teeth at everything that was wrong. First of all, I warned you, you've set me off. Someone clip this entire rant if you want. So first of all, you've got bloody Claire. Casting for Claire, casting for most of the characters, most, not all, most, was really good. But one, why the fuck did they have to make Chris and Claire Birkin's adopted children? What kind of bullshit is that? Birkin's got a family. Birkin's fuck all to do with Chris and Claire Redfield. There was no need to do that. Absolute zero need. Apart from the fact that whoever thought of it should just go do something that I'm not going to say because it was considered quite mean. But let's just say I'm not happy about it. So that was one point of many. Second one, Claire has to convince Chris that Umbrella are evil. No, it's Chris who's trying to convince the fucking world Umbrella are evil. It's like, oh my god. And then it gets even worse. So the casting for Jill Valentine. What the fuck was that? We all know Jill Valentine. The movies, they got Jill Valentine right. Jill Valentine in the movies, fucking brilliant. Even coming back as a bloody Resident Evil 5 counterpart with a thing on her chest. Fucking bang on. Not a problem with the casting or even the acting for that. But this Jill Valentine, no. She was a fucking psycho crazy bitch. Not a badass bitch who's fucking hot. So that was Jill. You know, Albert Wesker casting, okay, the actor, not a problem, but why the fuck was it by the end of the film he'd, you know, been changed and his eyes did his glowy thing and it was Ada who'd done it, when actually it was fucking Wesker who was involved in part of the whole fucking thing from the beginning. So what the fuck's that about? Then, where do we go? And I'm saving one character for last. Then we go to fucking, go to the Chief Irons. You know what? Actually, I didn't mind the Chief Irons character. Bit of a knob, blah, 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 but he was nothing to do with the storyline and ends up getting killed. It's like, hang on, weren't he working with, you know, Birkin and Wesker and all the other fucking dickheads for Umbrella and all? Oh, no, they didn't do all that. And you know why they didn't do all that? Because let's come to Raccoon City. Go look what a fucking city is. Go look at what a town is, compare the two, and then go, oh, this is Raccoon. No, it's Raccoon Town. This is not Raccoon City. That was not Raccoon City. That was Raccoon Town. It was some backwater town. It wasn't a fucking city. It was like, oh my God. It's like, you've got all this amazing things you're doing. You've got this opportunity to tell an amazing story, and you downgrade, probably because you couldn't afford the budget of filming in a city, to a town and call it Raccoon City. Yeah, that works. Not. Then you got little throwbacks to the games, which I appreciated. You know, the itchy tasty, some of the scenes, the bit with the zombie turnaround. I kind of get all that. But then they have to go in the middle of what's Resi Evil 2 and send Alpha Team to the events of Resi Evil 1 in the same fucking film. No, Resi Evil 1, Resi Evil 2. The mansion led to the thingy, not the fucking town, not city, Raccoon Town leads to the mansion. So that was a pile of wank, absolute pile of wank. And then you get to, by far, one of the biggest, seriously, I warned you, biggest criticisms, yeah? Biggest criticisms of that entire film. Leon S. Goddamn, I'm a stupid asshole, wimp, pussy, fucking blah, 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 all the words I can't say on stream, of a character. The person who cast Leon and wrote his acting, his freaking character and all that, or whatever movie mumble jumble you want to call for, must seriously hate the character. He must have played all the Resident Evils and got killed so many times going, look, the fucking Leon's crap. Because he made Leon the most pointless, useless, waste of space I've ever come across in any zombie movie. And that's saying something, because I've watched a fucking lot of zombie movies. They murdered that character. Even taking out the whole Chris being convinced by Claire and Wesker not being better than them, they were still good characters. Alright, the casting of Jill weren't great, but as a character, it weren't alright. It was okay. But Leon, they made him a fucking waste of space, half asleep rookie who, you know, should have died in the first 5 minutes of the film. And it's like, no. Do your fucking research when you do a film like this, especially when it's got such a big fucking fan base. Leon S. Kennedy survives Raccoon City as a rookie cop. He goes on to work for the president. He becomes a special agent. He fucking just absolutely kicks ass in Resident Evil 4 and onwards. Even takes on Chris Redfield, you know, the boulder punching muscle man. Fights alongside him, fights against him, and they turned him into an absolute waste of fucking space. And that is my rant over.